Hi guys, it is Tamika L. Sims, and it is time for this week's Dope Media Report. Recreational marijuana went legal in Virginia on July 1st, which means that adults 21 and over can possess up to 1 ounce of cannabis without facing any penalties. Now here's the kicker. You can have up to 1 ounce on your possession without facing any penalties. You can grow up to 6 plants. You can even give and receive marijuana as a gift. But you can't yet buy it legally until 2024. Oxymoron, right? Go figure. As it is stated, the illicit market, or the legacy market as we like to call it in the cannabis industry, has already reached more than $1 billion in sales in the South. But not just for the state of Virginia, for many other states in the South where cannabis is not yet legal recreationally. There's also this expectation that it has made over $1 billion in sales, and that was just in 2020 alone. There's no limit to the amount of money in illicit sales that have been made in the South, which begs the question ultimately, and we asked this before right here on the Dope Media Report, of which state in the South, or which state is actually going to be last, because there are still a few out there that don't have cannabis legal in any form. So as always, we'll keep you guys posted right here on CannaBiscuits.com with the latest updates. Moving on, tech giant Apple. So all you iPhone users out there, Apple has lifted its ban on cannabis-based apps. Now, previously this ban was enacted or enforced in 2015, which meant that any app pertaining to cannabis in any form was not permitted. However, on June the 7th, they actually created a new policy where they adjusted the language to the prior ban. The new language includes that those apps are banned except for licensed pharmacies and licensed or otherwise legal cannabis dispensaries. Now, it does mean that it has to be in a state where cannabis is already legalized. So if I'm in South Carolina, I can't add my app to Apple Store and don't expect for that ban to be enforced. It does have to be coming from a place where marijuana is legal. So that's great. That's great news. Now, will tech giant Google follow in the footsteps of Apple with its Play Store? So we'll let you guys know. We'll definitely let you guys know here. And then finally, all talk and all conversation has been focused on ShaCarri Richardson, which, if you haven't been hiding under a rock, ShaCarri was actually a young Black woman, 21 years old, I believe, who made history with her 100-meter dash qualifying trial for the Olympics. And it came out that she tested positively for marijuana, which means that her run time during the Olympic trials has been disqualified. So there's been a lot of talk about cannabis this week. And of course, we're talking about cannabis every day. So let's continue to advocate. And when situations like this arise in the news and in the media, let's continue to have conversations about it. And y'all know what I always encourage. Have those conversations in your home. Talk to them. Talk about it with your kids. Talk about it with other trusted adults. Once we start to remove the stigma at that level, then we can begin to have the conversation more on a global scale. So hopefully, once this 30-day penalty, I think she did have to face a 30-day delay. Hopefully she will get an opportunity to run next month towards the end of August. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on this developing story. And that is all for this week's Dope Media Report. As always, connect with us on our blog, which is CannaBiscuits.com. Make sure that you are following us on all social media at Canna_biscuits, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search CannaBiscuits TV. That's all for this week's Dope Media Report. We will see you guys next time.